Oh, we're living longer than ever before. In 1960, life expectancy for the average American was 69.7 years old. By 2010, we were at 78.2.
That's incredible. Financial demands are changing too. Take health insurance. We're paying more money for less coverage. So what should you do?
Yeah, well, Larry Moore is a critical illness planning specialist. Good morning.
Nice
Good morning.
to have you on the show,
Larry.
Larry.
Yeah, thanks for coming. So exactly what is critical illness insurance?
Well, actually, it's something that's relatively new. Not a lot of people know about it. It's an insurance product you can either buy through an agent or actually through your employer. Many employer groups are actually looking at this product as a way to supplement their existing health care plans because of what you cited, Mary, with health insurance. It's a very simple product. Bottom line is if you receive a diagnosis of an illness, it could be cancer, could be a stroke, or even Alzheimer's disease, and there are many more conditions that are covered. Once you have that diagnosis, then the company simply pays you a lump sum cash check, or it could be a series of monthly payments depending on what kind of product you have. So the wonderful thing about the money that's paid out to you is there's no strings attached. So you literally can pay for whatever you feel the demands are financially. So that's the bottom line. It makes life, the whole idea behind critical illness insurance is it alleviates the financial stress that people feel when they're recovering and surviving from an illness or a disease.
Why is this so relevant right now?
You know, there's a lot of reasons. Healthcare reform, the American Affordable Care Act, a la Obamacare, is leaving a lot of uncertainty out there in terms of what it will or will not deliver. But health insurance in general, it doesn't do what it used to do. And there's this widening gap between what your health insurance pays for and what it doesn't. And what we're finding and what people don't realize is that they think their health care planning is handled from beginning to end with their health insurance, when in fact that's not the case at all. And we don't take into account, for instance, life-saving experimental treatments that your health insurance won't pay for. And in many cases, those treatments aren't even available in your own hometown, let alone your state, maybe even your country. In fact, I know of an individual that had to go to Germany to receive cancer treatment. But then that's not the only part of it. Then there's all the other month-to-month expenses that we deal with, like our mortgage, car payment. Those don't go away just because you get sick. So that's the whole idea behind critical illness insurance, is give the family the latitude to control their financial destiny at that point in life.
Yeah, because like you said, there's so many things that crop up along the way, bills, maybe travel, all kinds of things.
And there's so much stress that comes with it. How do you make ends meet?
Well, you hit the nail on the head. A very interesting story about the origins of this product. It's not the invention of the insurance industry. Actually, a world-renowned heart surgeon, Dr. Maurice Bernard, South African surgeon, realized as he was saving more and more lives, and people weren't dying like they used to, but they are surviving, like you cited. He saw, while wonderful outcomes on the health side, he also saw the financial stress that would follow with treatment and ultimate recovery. And in many cases, people were forcing themselves back to work too soon, or they saw that their recovery was hampered. So he was really the brainchild behind this, realizing there should be an insurance product to help people simply pay the bills. And that's the origins of this product, of modern critical illness insurance.
Yeah, how about for you personally? Any personal relevance for this product?
You know, actually there is. You know, when I look at my own family, we have stroke history and we have dementia history. My dad's mother, and consequently her own mother, suffered serious strokes, and she was debilitated for 14 years and depleted her whole estate. The last 4 years of her life, she had to live with my dad because the money was gone. My mom's mother had dementia, and while it required a lot of babysitting, it didn't require a lot of specific medically oriented care, but nonetheless the financial demands were there because my grandfather was 84 years old when this reached its zenith. So yeah, it was all out of pocket, nothing covered by insurance, so the financial toll was significant.
Anything we should consider? I imagine cost is going to be one factor for people. Well, I got to know that I'm going to be better off having it than not having it. Any other factors that our viewers might want to consider as they're investigating critical care insurance?
Absolutely. First of all, it's going to depend on your age, you know, and also your health, because you can buy coverage for with as little as $5,000 a month in benefits to over $500,000, and that's going to be a function of how much you have to go through on the underwriting side of the equation to qualify. So what I recommend people look for is a critical illness insurance contract that will allow you to receive benefits more than just once. The old plans paid a claim once, and then that was it. So the ability to pay multiple times is important, and also a policy that gives you the ability to get benefits for a long-term care facility, like assisted living or nursing home, would also be important.
Yeah, and I think this is a great acronym here with COPE: calculate, options, payment, and exceptions. Been on the screen for a few seconds here, and that's a great way to think about it.
It is, because what it does is it really kind of helps you assess, first of all, what can I afford at the end of the day? And based on that, once I know what I can afford, then it gives me a sense of what do I want to really find in an ideal policy. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to affordability. You see, these plans are so simple. All that it requires is that you're diagnosed and it pays. It's just a function of how much benefit you want and for how long.
Got it. You see a website on the bottom of the screen right now, and we'll have that linked back to our website as well, in case our viewers just want to see your visit again, go back and link through. What do you recommend, though, for them to follow up if their interest has been piqued, either for themselves or someone they know and care about?
If I can just show you this.
Yeah, we're looking at a larger version here.
This is a consumer guide that we've developed. They'll want to go to our website, which is criticalillnesseducation.org, and they can download this as an electronic copy. And it's going to give consumers out there a high-level view of what exactly critical illness is as a subject matter and what the products are all about.
And then get a copy of the guide there. You can request that online too, and also by calling that 800 number that we've shown you during Larry's visit. And there it is again. It's 800-672-7202, criticalillnesseducation.org. Larry, thank you for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. And what I like about this is you get the cash up front. It's not going to some third party, and it's just a great alternative for a lot of people out there.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great day.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. Guests of the Morning Blend start their day with coffee from Pears Gourmet, the official coffee of the Morning Blend. And to learn more about Pears, go to OmahaMorningBlend.com and click on the Pears logo right on the homepage. So do you have a car problem you just can't seem to figure out? Maybe it's time to get a professional's opinion.
And around here, it won't cost you a dime. We'll visit with Amanda Fink Schaefer from Certified Transmission after the break.